If you're a fan of sleek, clean, and simple chronographs, then this video is for you. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at a beautiful new watch that we recently got into our shop. This one comes from one of our favorite brands in Maurice Lacroix. This is the brand new Pontos Chronograph, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a clean and simple design, but before we dig into all of its details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. This watch is 43 millimeters in diameter with a 52.5 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's 15.4 millimeters thick and powered by a Salida automatic chronograph movement. This watch is a gorgeous new addition to the famous Maurice Lacroix Pontos line. The Pontos is well known for its sleek and sophisticated design while still being quite modern. This chronograph absolutely fits the bill with its gorgeous 3-chronograph register, but a unique take on it. Typically, you'd see all 3 of those chronograph sub-registers looking exactly the same, but for this instance, they made that small seconds on the left look a little bit different so that when you look at it, it's a little bit more symmetrical from a distance. I really appreciate that because I think it gives this thing an overall really attractive look. In sticking with the simplicity and attractiveness of this watch, the clean white dial with the dark grayish black sub-registers and bezel surround are really a great combination. I also appreciate those small splashes of red around the inner track. Based on my experience owning an icon from the brand, Maurice Lacroix is a really impressive manufacturer from a finishing standpoint. The bracelet quality is top tier and the indices and metal finishing all look superb. This watch is certainly no different, and I think anyone who wants to take this one home would be proud to wear it on their wrist. I will admit it is a little bit large and not for everybody, but getting hands-on with it, you can see its appeal. It is, of course, feature-rich with everything you'd hope to have, including a sapphire crystal over top of this gorgeous dial. As I move it around, you can see that the metal finishing is amazing. There are nice differentiations between the brushed and polished surfaces, and you can see here that this bracelet tapers down immediately, making it wearable for smaller wrists, even with that longer lug-to-lug. The signed crown looks amazing, and the chronograph pushers really weld nicely into the case without standing out too much. Speaking of those pushers, they do make operation of this chronograph quite easy. You start and stop that timing feature with the top pusher on the right, and you reset it using the bottom pusher. They're easy to operate and comfortable to push. As I mentioned before, this bracelet is top-notch. It's pretty much a classic 3-link in design, but in addition to that, you get a gorgeous decorated butterfly deployment buckle and impressive build quality. This butterfly is extremely secure and enjoyable. I am also pleased to see that we have a see-through case back on this model. I find that their finishing extends to their customized rotors, and that's really fun to be able to take a look at that as a watch collector and enthusiast. This Salida-based automatic chronograph is very well known and proven. It has a great power reserve and good accuracy. The watch also has some luminous material surrounding the dial, and you can see lume on the hands as well. This watch wears a little bit large, as I mentioned before, but for me with an 8-inch wrist, it wears extremely well. If you have a slightly smaller wrist, this thing is still going to work for you. As you can see, the lug-to-lug distance at 52.5 doesn't extend over my wrist. This is one that you want to try on, as it is somewhat hefty with all that stainless steel. With the prices of watches rising all around us, to get a beautiful chronograph build quality as high as this one for under $4,000 US is really quite exciting to me, and that's why I appreciate Maurice Lacroix as a brand. They are not a one-trick pony, but what they do well, they do extremely well. This watch has a lot going for it. It's a beautiful design, it's got a great and solid movement inside, and the construction quality is top-notch. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.